Morning, everybody. How are you doing? Today is Saturday the 11th, which I believe is my friend James's birthday. I'll have to wish him a hello on Facebook, I think. We don't communicate that much anymore. We've kind of lost our connection. Anyway, love your brother, man. Gotta try in life. Gotta try. You can't give up, man. It's always hard to decipher when you should give up on something or not give up, but let it kind of be. We move in and through and out of relationships. We all want to hang on to something that in the past that was of value or had a lot of energy associated with it, and that our life that meant a lot in our life. But then other times, um, or as time goes along, life changes, and so that's a dilemma we all face with old friendships and stuff. And plus, Facebook, that's the best we can do nowadays to connect. Send a birthday greeting through Facebook. Anyway, sometimes it's kind of cool. I haven't been on Facebook very much, not since Robert Reed was being born, and one of my friends has been contacting me. I lost contact with him, and he's real chatty, and I couldn't keep up with him, so I was kind of hiding and not getting online. I didn't want to make him feel bad if he could see my activity. See, that's another thing we have. People friend you that you love and that have been your friend and are your friend, but you don't necessarily want to delve into that, where you're always having to communicate when you may not, you want to reopen all that. I kind of like hiding out on Facebook. I don't like to be so engaged with it. Otherwise, we'd be chatting our head off 24/7. So we all face that. Social media is a part of our life now. And um, how can you deny someone? I got some new friend requests with people I used to know from working the carriage, and I'm not sure that I'll friend him because he's a sweet guy, man. But I don't know, man. Facebook is too. Maybe it makes connections that are better left, uh, that nature had better let lie. That's the thing. We could always connect before. It may not seem like it, but serendipity in nature would have us connect when we're meant to be. Now, people are looking at people that they had some kind of fling with 20 years ago and trying to rekindle. So it's too much. It's too much, man. Nature gives us what we need, you know? Technology forces its hand over nature in many cases. Um, I like technology a lot, and it does connect where we couldn't. I've had friends in China we did business with, a very sweet person we miss, and we got to know because of technology. And people communicate with loved ones from a distance, and you can make videos like this. Pretty cool. You can distribute ideas and freely. It's really amazing. So this isn't a diss of technology. It's just to say with the social media and like you can get overburdened with old friendships that came to a rest for a reason. So at any rate, that's not what I wanted to talk about today. This morning, I wanted to talk about the march towards December 21st and the winter solstice, and how it affects our constitution, our feelings, our emotions, and it's never really talked about. You know, this is a hard time of year, and I think that's why we have all these holidays. Honestly, because they help us get through it. But like you're probably wondering, well, why do I feel this way? And I've been feeling lately. I've had some tough situations with some friends and some business relationship that it's really a hard kind of heavy feeling, and I'm trying to wonder how much is that is the days are a lot shorter. We've been going to bed a lot earlier. and I just wanted to be quiet more and not be so outgoing, which is natural. There's a season for everything. And I'm a big believer in heeding nature's natural rhythms because they're there for a reason. There's a time to harvest in nature, there's a time to sow. We tend to throw all that around because, man wants to go, go, go. And we're always supposed to be up, up, up. And there's no, I was so glad to get out of the hospital with Robert because from day one, the minute he was born, October 29th at 10:32 a.m., he was whisked away into, the incubator and the immediate medical care, but no, and I understand he needed to be considering the heart condition he was purported to have, but it's so hands off there. I mean, the doctors come by. This isn't a diss. It's not to say that the big bad, you know, non-personal, because they deal with so many patients, and you can't give of yourself in 100% personal relationship that much when you're dealing with a lot of different cases. But they come by, with charts, and they're older men. Most of them are men. The big positions, top cardiologist, and you know, people of stature and academia that have excelled to their respective positions. Technologist, I would almost say they are, of medicine. I mean, you'd have to be able to perform a heart transplant on a week-year-old infant. But you know, and I know they have their loving ways, but it's not like they're swaddling and connecting. It's all hands off, and so I mean, once we could start handling Robert, that was a blessing, man, because you need that human connection, and everything's kind of devoid of nature in those places. For right and for wrong, they got to keep germs at bay and do these, various sanitation protocols. Everyone is always using the antibacterial lotions and stuff, hand sanitizer, which is understandable. A little infant can't be getting, but there are beneficial um, bacterias and such too that you're killing away with hand sanitizer. But I'm not dissing that. I mean, these are infants; they're so vulnerable at that stage, and you can't introduce any kind of negative bacteria, but they're beneficial bacterias, and that's why I was so glad for him to get out in the nature and stuff, and and learn to be in the rhythm of nature, because that's where we are. Unless you jump above nature and you live outside of nature, which some spiritual beings do, they're not subject to the cyclical pangs of the natural cycle. They're really not. Um, but that's from their awareness of um, that's from their self awareness that gives them that ability. But if you're like more of an everyday person, you get up and you get out of bed and you have your coffee, whatever you have, you feel a certain way. You're wondering why you feel that way. You go through the daily emotions, the drama, the play of life, the theater, as they call it. Well, this time of year it's tough, man, because we're marching towards the lowest part of the sun. It's colder. Light is everything. We're light. We're essentially light. And light brings happiness. Light brings joy. Light brings ease. Anytime you can bring light to a situation, be it the rays of light or the non-heaviness, it means something. I'll leave off on here. I just wanted to let everyone know. Don't feel bad this time of year, man. The emotions are strong and they're high, and they will be. We have to. Winter's tough. Nature has designed our existence for a good purpose, and the media will have you feel different. They'll have you think, oh, I'm gonna be bubbly, I'm gonna be go go go. They're not telling you to slow down, to hibernate, to. Um, I think we're coming to an end here. I would just say respect nature. Don't feel bad, man. Learn that we're all going through this. It's not just you. Just be quiet and pray, man. Go to your place. Ask God for to be with us and get through this and to get through the winter and